Hi, okay. This is about Elaine Stritch, Wanda Sykes, and Paula Poundstone. Um, Elaine Stritch, I've been a fan of for a while. She started off in Broadway musicals and a lot of plays, and she parlayed it into she was an actress in bit parts in movies and TV shows. And then, but she's always been a comedian, always. Yeah, okay. I know a lot of her history because I watched her last DVD. I also have a copy of that called Just Shoot Me. Um, yeah, okay. All right. Some background about her. She's married. She was married to John Bay, the creator or the whatever of Bay's English muffins. And okay, then and they also had a strange courtship in the fact that they met on a play, working on a play together, and she's the one who asked him to marry her. Um, she said, and if you look at his picture in the DVD, she said he looked like John F. Kennedy, which coincidentally she knew a little bit. They went on 2 dates or something, and he wanted to be intimate, and she didn't. So they just parted ways after that. And so, yeah. Okay. And then she did a lot of musicals. She did a lot. And then she has this famous saying that she said you start off as if you're a female. Okay, you start off as ingenue, and then the vixen, and then the mom or whatever, and then a hag. So yeah, um, yeah, but it's true though. I mean, think about it. I mean, you start off when you're like maybe 20 or in your teens, so you're the ingenue. And then to get to be in your 20s and 30s, maybe later, and then you're the vixen, you're after everybody. Then you're the mom, then you're the mother in law, the grandma, the whatever. Because also she played Jack's mother, which Jack was played by Alec Baldwin, and in 30 Rock, and she played Jack's mother. And then she also did bit part in Monster Law also, but she played the ex mother-in-law of Jane Fonda's character. And so she met Jennifer Lopez and said that Michael Vartan, Kevin, he played a doctor, was a lucky man because he got himself an exotic Latina. So yeah. And then she did. I also talked about this before. She was the teacher, Rudy's teacher, in a couple episodes of the Cosby Show. So yeah, she made her way around. Um, I think that I think that everybody who met her loved her, because she was a guest star a lot on 30 Rock. So Tina Fey, the creator of that, was very fond of her. But like I said, I think a lot of people, like, if you met her at all, I think you were fond of her. Um, because she had to pay her dues like everybody else. But the thing I gravitated to was when you're female, you're set an example of things that you should and shouldn't do, and ways you should and shouldn't act. Well, she took the script, if you will, and flipped it on its head. So, okay. Then moving on to Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes is another one I like because she cuts through the BS and just tells you stuff that most people wouldn't, but in a humorous way so that you'll take it easier. And it is funny. And she carved herself a path. Um, okay, Paula Poundstone I like because she's again off the norm and she's smart and she used the fact that she's smart in a way to say, okay, I'm smart. It's okay to be smart. And she never apologized for, okay, I'm a comedian, because I think back in the day and still sometimes today, stand up comedy is looked at as not a hard job, I guess. And that, you know, all you do is stand up there and tell jokes and stuff. But it's not just that. Yes, that's technically what you're doing, but there's a lot involved. You have to be topical, you have to be smart about your jokes, you have to be able to read the room, and you have to be able to tell a joke with a punchline that people will understand or that people get what you're trying to say. So if the punchline is in the beginning, they understand what your tactic is. So it's a hard job. And also you have all the critique of sometimes I don't personally know, but I think it's kind of like acting in a way of like either you hit it or you hit it or you're a bomb. Either one. And the difference with comedy is you know right away if it hit the mark or if it didn't work. And you have to have the ability to, when it doesn't work, switch course and to maybe try to save it or go a completely different option. So, um, yeah, I knew of Paula Poundstone before, but I just literally got into her comedy again this weekend. So I wanted to highlight her because I can watch her routines and I literally laugh out loud. So, um, yeah, those are three great comedians. Okay, thank you guys.